the wireless Nintendo 64 controller for NSO. Now, everybody's not a fan of this Nintendo 64 controller, and sometimes this controller is sold out. I absolutely enjoy the Nintendo 64 controller, but sometimes I want a different option. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So my good friends over at Retro Fighters sent me over the Brawler 64 wireless controller. We're going to unbox it, take a look, and see how good it is, and see if this is the right option for you. Let's check it out. All right, so Retro Fighters sent over the Brawler 64. This is the blue for NSO, used for the Nintendo Switch. Also, you can use this for your PC. Take a look on the side of the box. That says Retro Fighters. You get a look at the controller on the side, and on the back you can read it. All right, so it said please allow a maximum of 2 hours charging for use. So what we got here is the Brawler 64 in blue. That is nice. Got a charging cable for it. So definitely will use that to charge it. Now also, have you noticed that the charging thing right here is really like down in there? So okay, let's bring in the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so you know this controller is dead right out the box, but that's why it says charge it for 2 hours. So luckily, sent over they sent over a white one. So luckily they sent me over a white one. It does have a little bit of charge in it. So we're gonna sync this one. Okay, here's a tip, guys. Before you pair this controller right, make sure that the Pro Controller wire communication is off. If it's not, this will not pair. Now the most easy and less frustrating way is just to hook it up to your Nintendo Switch dock. And there you go. It's all ready to go. So now let's play a little Switch, shall we? Now before we get to gameplay, let's do a little comparisons. Now this is the Retro Fighters wireless controller for NSO Online. As you can see, Brawler 64 wireless Switch edition. This right here is the Retro Fighters Nintendo 64 wireless gamepad, which it comes with this for your Nintendo 64. Now as you can see, both controllers are basically the same. Just this right here has that. Now let's add in a Nintendo 64 controller. As you can see, the Nintendo 64 controller, you know what you get. Comparison, 2 start buttons, 4 buttons on the side, B and A. The analog has moved here. Now, comparing the analog sticks, this is really good. See, look at this. Snapback on that. The snapbacks on both of them are really good. That's really great. The D-pad is great. You get your Nintendo D-pad on here, just as good. Turn on the back, you have the Z button on here, L and R, then your home button, and you get the ZR right here, which I kind of always didn't like that right there. It just bothered me a little bit. On the Retro Fighters, you have L and R, then you get the Z buttons at the top. The L and R buttons on the top are great. Now, the difference is, like I told you before, charge it right here like that, right? It's easy, but this one you gotta kind of like dig in just a little bit, which is not bad. It's just different, that's all. You can see the top of the controllers look really great. Also, holding it in your hand, I can't believe I'm holding 2 big controllers in my hand. Don't make no jokes, y'all.
That's what she said.
Holding this in my hand is pretty good. Then holding this one in my hand is pretty good. All right, you can see it woke it up. And now let's play what I'm gonna play. All right, let's press F0. All right, we got F0. All right, let's get it going, y'all. Now it feels pretty good, the controller does. It got a good rumble. Oh man, I haven't played F-Zero in so long. Now, I push this right here. You can see the Z button back here. It does a continue. Let's see what this button does. All right, doesn't do anything. And it's playing really, really good. I love the feedback on it. I'm feeling more of the feedback on this side. Let's see if I go on this side. Yep, I can feel it on this side too. Ooh, look at that. I suck. Yeah, I know. I was looking at other controller stuff. All right. All right. We got Super Mario 64. As you can see, the controller sensitivity is really good on Mario. So let's creep in on Mario. All right, so we're going to barely press it and see how it works. I always like to see this with Mario. So you're barely pressing it. There we go. Picking up some speed. Good. All right, check the button. The camera buttons. Camera button works really good. Controller feels really good. Feel like a modern controller. A lot of people really, really do hate using this controller right here. And I don't know why. I like the 64 controller, but you have this one and it's modernized, has analog where it needs to be. This is a pretty good controller. Let's try another game. All right, in Wave Race 64. Let's start that. All right. Let's follow that dolphin. Where'd that dolphin go? Where you go? Dolphin, where you go? Where's that stupid dolphin? There you go. This we cannot do a flip. Yeah, there we go. All right, dolphin, get out of my way. As you can see, it works really good. This controller is really nice. Yeah, I suck on that. All right, it's really hard trying to play this, look through the screen and play. Here's a few things that I got from it. From this initial first test, but also too, using the Brawler 64 on a Nintendo 64. They're both the same. Great controllers. The sensitivity on the controllers, the buttons, the cameras are excellent. Now, here's the negative thing, just for me. Trying to use this thing as a pro controller sucks. I know you can change the buttons, but I really wouldn't use this. I will only use this for a pro controller when I figure the buttons out. Haven't figured it out just yet, just got it in. Thank you, Retro Fighters. This white one is pretty dope, and this blue one is really cool too. If you can't get the original Nintendo 64 controller, don't pay scalper prices, you know. Wait till it comes back online, or just get this one. I would get like 3 or 4 of these. Now, things I don't like, I hate this charging port. This charging port right here is so deep. I don't like that at all. 2 Z buttons, yeah, it's okay. On the Switch, it kind of just messes me up a little bit because I'm so used to the 64 controller. But comparing both of them, they're comparable. They're really comparable. I'm not just saying it because I got it for free. I really do enjoy this. Like, this is a great Nintendo 64 controller, great wireless Nintendo 64 controller. The links at the bottom of the description. If you want to see my original review for the Nintendo 64 wireless controller, it'll be right here. Did it a long time ago. Sorry the video was bad, but you know, hey, we're going here on YouTube. Links in the description to order this for yourself, and always remember to do it the right way. Take care.